Welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the complex and often challenging aspects of human relationships and behavior. If you're joining us for the first time, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our insightful content. Today's topic is both captivating and unsettling: how narcissists behave when a relationship ends painfully. We'll explore their various responses, motivations, and strategies, providing a thorough understanding of their behavior during these tumultuous times. When a narcissistic relationship reaches its end, especially under painful circumstances, it often triggers a series of responses that can be intense and damaging. Narcissists are individuals with a grandiose sense of self-importance, a deep need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. Their self-worth is intricately tied to their perception of control and superiority. As such, a painful breakup poses a significant threat to their self-image and can lead to a variety of defensive and destructive behaviors. One of the initial responses from a narcissist following a painful breakup is denial of the emotional impact. Narcissists are skilled at masking their true feelings, often even from themselves. This denial manifests in various ways, including the immediate display of indifference. The narcissist might quickly enter into a new relationship and parade their new partner as a way of demonstrating that they are unaffected and moving on effortlessly. This behavior serves as a defensive mechanism designed to shield their fragile self-esteem from further damage. By projecting an image of emotional stability and success, the narcissist aims to convince others and themselves that they remain in control and unscathed by the breakup. Beneath this outward appearance of nonchalance, the narcissist is often experiencing significant emotional turmoil. Even if they were the ones who ended the relationship, the breakup can be deeply humiliating and unsettling. Narcissists have an innate need to view themselves as superior and invincible. When a relationship ends in a way that challenges this self-perception, they are likely to experience intense feelings of embarrassment, anger, and betrayal. This internal conflict can drive the narcissist to seek retribution or vindication to restore their sense of superiority. One common tactic employed by narcissists in the aftermath of a breakup is to initiate a smear campaign against their former partner. This involves spreading false or exaggerated information about their ex to friends, family, and on social media. The goal of the smear campaign is to discredit the ex-partner and portray the narcissist as the wronged party. By painting themselves as the victim, the narcissist seeks to regain control and validation. This behavior not only serves to exact revenge, but also helps the narcissist reshape the narrative in their favor, reinforcing their self-image as the aggrieved party and distancing themselves from any blame. Another frequent response from narcissists after a painful breakup is a strategy known as hoovering. Hoovering is a manipulative tactic used by narcissists to draw their ex-partner back into the relationship. This may involve sending sentimental messages, showing up unannounced, or making grand promises of personal transformation. While these actions may seem like genuine attempts at reconciliation, they are primarily aimed at reasserting control and preventing the ex from moving on. The narcissist seeks to pull their former partner back into their sphere of influence, using the pretense of remorse or growth as a means to regain power and control. In some cases, the narcissist might resort to the silent treatment as a form of manipulation after a breakup. This tactic is not about achieving peace, but rather about exacting revenge. By abruptly cutting off all communication, the narcissist creates a sense of fear and uncertainty in their ex-partner. The sudden lack of contact can be deeply distressing, as the ex may feel a desperate need for closure or answers. The narcissist is aware that this silence can provoke the ex into seeking reconciliation or clarification, thereby allowing the narcissist to reassert control. The silent treatment is a calculated form of psychological manipulation designed to destabilize the ex and reassert the narcissist's position of authority. If the silent treatment fails to achieve the desired result, the narcissist might turn to love bombing with a new partner. Love bombing involves overwhelming the new partner with excessive attention, affection, and gifts. This tactic serves two main purposes. First, it provides the narcissist with a new source of admiration and validation. And second, it makes their former partner feel replaced and insignificant. By flaunting the new relationship publicly, the narcissist aims to provoke feelings of jealousy or inadequacy in their ex. The new partner, often idealized and excessively praised, is used as a tool to reinforce the narcissist's sense of superiority and to further diminish the ex's self-worth. Occasionally, narcissists engage in what is known as revisionist history following a breakup. This involves rewriting the narrative of the relationship to cast themselves in a more favorable light. The narcissist may begin to view their former partner as the sole cause of the relationship's failure, while portraying themselves as the ideal partner who was wronged. This cognitive distortion allows the narcissist to avoid facing their own flaws or taking responsibility for their role in the breakup. By living in a skewed version of reality, where they are always the hero, the narcissist maintains their inflated self-image and avoids confronting uncomfortable truths. In the aftermath of a breakup, narcissists may also develop an unhealthy obsession with their ex. This obsession can manifest in various forms, including stalking behavior, either in person or online. The narcissist seeks to monitor their ex's life and ensure that they are not moving on too easily. Even though the relationship is officially over, the narcissist's desire to maintain control and connection drives them to intrusive and potentially harmful behaviors. This obsession serves as another means for the narcissist to preserve a sense of power and to keep tabs on their ex's emotional state. In extreme cases, this infatuation can escalate into harassment or violence, making it a dangerous and potentially harmful situation. Furthermore, narcissists often minimize the significance of their former partner after a breakup. Even if they previously idealized their ex, they may begin to view them as worthless or inferior. This cognitive distortion helps the narcissist protect their ego and justify the end of the relationship. By convincing themselves that their ex was never truly valuable, the narcissist mitigates the pain of loss or rejection. This self-deception allows the narcissist to rationalize the breakup and avoid confronting their own feelings of inadequacy or guilt. Rebound relationships are another common strategy employed by narcissists after a breakup. These relationships are often not about genuine emotional readiness to move on, but rather serve as a means of seeking revenge or reaffirming their attractiveness. The narcissist may flaunt their new partner through social media or casual mentions to make their ex feel envious or inadequate. The rebound partner serves primarily as a tool for the narcissist to boost their self-esteem and provoke a reaction from their former partner. However, these rebound relationships are typically short-lived and lack depth, serving only to temporarily fill the void left by the breakup. In some instances, the end of a relationship might push a narcissist towards self-destructive behavior. Although they may not openly admit it, the breakup can trigger deep feelings of emptiness and worthlessness. To cope with these emotions, the narcissist might engage in risky or self-harming behaviors, such as substance abuse or dangerous sexual encounters. This self-destructive behavior serves as a means to escape from the reality of their situation and numb the pain. Unfortunately, because narcissists often refuse to acknowledge their problems or seek help, this behavior can lead to a damaging and difficult-to-reverse downward spiral. Additionally, narcissists may attempt to manipulate others into taking sides in the aftermath of a breakup. This manipulation involves recruiting mutual friends, family members, or colleagues to support their version of events. By garnering external validation and support, the narcissist reinforces their own narrative and further isolates their former partner. This behavior helps the narcissist maintain their sense of righteousness and control, while further alienating their ex and complicating the process of moving on. Narcissists might also engage in passive aggressive behaviors to express their dissatisfaction and maintain control. These behaviors can include subtle insults or veiled criticisms, often delivered in a manner that appears innocuous or casual. By employing these indirect tactics, the narcissist can undermine their ex-partner's confidence and self-esteem without engaging in direct confrontation. This passive-aggressive approach allows the narcissist to continue exerting influence and control over their ex, even after the relationship has ended. In addition to these behaviors, narcissists often seek to reconstruct their personal narrative to align with their desired self-image. After a breakup, they may revise the history of the relationship to portray themselves as the ideal partner and their ex as the sole cause of the failure. This revisionist history helps the narcissist avoid confronting their own flaws or mistakes and maintain their inflated sense of self-worth. By rewriting the relationship's history, the narcissist can continue to view themselves as the hero and avoid dealing with the reality of their actions. Another common behavior observed in narcissists following a breakup is triangulation. Triangulation involves introducing a third party into the situation to create conflict or manipulate the emotions of others. The narcissist might use this tactic to stir up drama or rivalry between their ex-partner and other individuals. By creating additional sources of tension and conflict, the narcissist reinforces their own sense of power and superiority while continuing to manipulate the dynamics of the relationship. In some cases, narcissists might attempt to rekindle the relationship under the guise of seeking closure or making amends. This effort to reconnect can be a calculated move to reassert control and regain influence over their ex-partner. The narcissist may use flattery, promises of change, or appeals to shared memories to persuade their ex to reconsider the relationship. This strategy is not about genuine reconciliation, but about restoring their own sense of power and control. Finally, it's essential to understand the emotional impact that a narcissist's response to a painful breakup can have on their former partner. The various tactics employed by narcissists, whether it's smearing their ex's reputation, engaging in hoovering, or employing passive-aggressive behaviors, can leave lasting emotional scars. The confusion, self-doubt, and emotional distress experienced by the ex-partner can be profound and long-lasting. Recognizing these effects and seeking support from mental health professionals or support groups can be crucial for healing and moving forward. After a painful breakup, narcissists might also exhibit behaviors that can seem bewildering to those affected. For instance, they may engage in what can be described as emotional blackmail. This involves leveraging their former partner's emotional vulnerabilities to manipulate them into providing sympathy or attention. The narcissist might exaggerate their own suffering or use guilt-tripping tactics to regain control or to lure their ex-partner back into the relationship. By playing on the ex's compassion or sense of responsibility, the narcissist aims to reassert their dominance and reverse the breakup's effects on their self-esteem. Moreover, narcissists are known for their proclivity towards pseudo-remorse. This means they may feign regret or sorrow over the relationship's end, often in a highly dramatic fashion. This display of false remorse is designed to elicit pity or to soften the stance of their ex-partner. The narcissist may go as far as to make grand gestures or declarations of change, but these actions are rarely driven by genuine introspection or a desire to improve. Instead, they are calculated moves to regain control or to manipulate others into seeing them as the wronged party. The aftermath of a breakup might also prompt narcissists to engage in competitive victimhood. This involves positioning themselves as the ultimate victim in the breakup scenario, often comparing their suffering to that of others. They may seek to garner sympathy from mutual acquaintances or social circles by portraying themselves as the one who has been most unfairly treated. This strategy helps the narcissist maintain their inflated sense of self-worth by drawing attention away from their role in the breakup and placing the focus on their perceived suffering. Additionally, narcissists may also resort to false narratives about their former partner. They might create and propagate a distorted version of events, one that paints themselves in an idealized light and shifts blame entirely onto their ex. This fabrication serves multiple purposes. It helps the narcissist avoid facing any personal shortcomings. It protects their self-image, and it ensures that their ex-partner is publicly or privately vilified. By controlling the narrative, the narcissist attempts to shape how others perceive both themselves and their ex. In extreme cases, narcissists may display pathological jealousy towards their ex-partner's new relationships or successes. This jealousy can manifest in a range of behaviors, from overtly sabotaging their ex's new relationships to subtly undermining their ex's achievements. The narcissist's inability to cope with the idea of their ex moving on or thriving without them can lead to obsessive and destructive actions aimed at disrupting their ex's happiness. This pathological jealousy underscores the narcissist's deep-seated insecurity and need for control. Furthermore, narcissists might engage in strategic isolation of their ex-partner. This involves undermining the ex's relationships with friends, family, or support networks. The narcissist may attempt to create division or distrust, hoping to isolate their ex and make them more dependent on the narcissist's validation or presence. By eroding the ex's support system, the narcissist increases the likelihood of the ex seeking reconciliation or struggling emotionally, thereby maintaining a degree of control over their former partner's life. Another behavior that often emerges in narcissists after a breakup is publicly staged victimhood. This involves narcissists presenting themselves in public settings as martyrs or victims of their ex-partner's supposed malice. They may share exaggerated or fictionalized stories of their suffering with anyone who will listen, including on social media platforms. By drawing public sympathy and attention, narcissists aim to bolster their own image while discrediting their ex-partner. This public performance serves to reaffirm their own sense of self-worth and to manipulate the narrative in their favor. In addition, narcissists may resort to strategic nostalgia, a tactic where they idealize the past relationship to elicit regret or guilt from their ex-partner. They might frequently reminisce about the good times they had and emphasize how their ex-partner's departure has led to a loss of something exceptional. This approach is designed to make the ex-partner question their decision to leave and to generate a sense of longing or second-guessing. By creating a romanticized version of the past, the narcissist seeks to reawaken feelings that can be used to their advantage. Moreover, narcissists often employ manipulative generosity following a breakup. This tactic involves making overtly generous gestures, such as giving expensive gifts or performing acts of service in an attempt to win back their ex-partner or to portray themselves as magnanimous. This generosity is usually calculated and self-serving, aimed at either re-entering the ex-partner's life or at improving their public image. By showcasing their supposed benevolence, narcissists attempt to manipulate perceptions and regain influence over their former partner. Additionally, narcissists might indulge in selective memory, where they conveniently forget or downplay their own faults and the negative aspects of the relationship. They might focus exclusively on the perceived virtues of their ex-partner or the minor faults of the relationship to reinforce the idea that the breakup was unwarranted. This selective recall allows the narcissist to avoid confronting their own role in the relationship's demise and to maintain a narrative where they are unjustly wronged. This behavior helps them preserve their self-image and shift blame away from themselves. Another common behavior is exploitative social comparisons. Narcissists may engage in comparing their post-breakup life to that of their ex-partner, often in a competitive manner. They might highlight their own achievements or new relationships in an effort to demonstrate that they are thriving while their ex is supposedly struggling. This comparison serves to reinforce the narcissist's sense of superiority and to belittle their ex-partner. By positioning themselves as the more successful or desirable individual, the narcissist seeks to validate their own sense of worth and control. Furthermore, narcissists may exhibit disguised aggression after a breakup. This form of aggression is less overt and more subtle, manifesting as passive-aggressive behavior or covert sabotage. For instance, they might spread rumors, subtly undermine their ex-partner's efforts, or use indirect tactics to create obstacles for them. This disguised aggression allows the narcissist to express hostility without facing direct confrontation or accountability. It is a way for them to exert control and disrupt their ex-partner's life while avoiding direct confrontation. In conclusion, understanding how narcissists react to painful breakups requires a deep exploration of their psychological makeup and behavioral patterns. Narcissists often respond with a range of dramatic and destructive behaviors aimed at protecting their ego, maintaining control, and seeking revenge. By recognizing these patterns, individuals can better navigate the complexities of relationships with narcissists and take steps to protect their own emotional well-being. Finally, the narcissist's post-breakup behavior might include pseudo-reconciliation efforts. In some cases, they may initiate contact with their ex-partner under the guise of wanting to reconcile, but with ulterior motives. These efforts might include casual communication, invitations to meet, or friendly gestures that seem sincere. However, these attempts are often manipulative, intended to assess the ex-partner's current emotional state or to reestablish a form of control. The narcissist's true aim is usually to reassert dominance or to test the waters for potential future manipulation.